Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Today is Tuesday, August 2nd. Welcome back to the channel. Today, I want to show you guys a short TA on Bitcoin, show you where I think price is moving and what I think is going to happen. I've been talking about this for a little bit of time, and I think we're going to head to around $26,000 to $28,000. I'm still on route for this. I still have planned for this. Bitcoin is still holding up very, very well, and I don't think we're necessarily going to move down a crap ton further. It is possible that we can come down to this 22,000 range, 22,100, 21,600 area. Worst case scenario, we have this downtrend, we have this uptrend, we have the 0.786 all sitting right here as support, which would completely push this price back up. If you can get along in at 21.6, that is a fantastic area to take a trade. This is not 100% financial advice to any single person out there. I'm not telling you take a long. I'm telling you that would be a wonderful area to place your money against the market. You know, to say, hey, I believe Bitcoin is going to head back up from here. It's wonderful support. It's a wonderful area of strength, and I think that is a beautiful place to get in. But I do not think they're going to let traders in down there. I do not think that. I think they're going to accumulate a shit ton of shorts underneath this resistance here. We are inside of this long wedge. If you see, we rejected it, came above it, held this liquidity area, ended up making a new high. This new high is very, very important on the 4 hour because this is confirming to me that Bitcoin has the go to go up higher. This also can mean that this is a long trap. They trap these longs and they're just going to bring down the price quickly and fastly. This usually does not happen too often. Bitcoin will usually also test back up, give us this liquidity area again, and fail into a lower price before it usually comes back up and rejects harshly. Because Bitcoin did make a higher high here, so in order for it to come back down, it needs to make a lower low with more momentum. There's a lot of buying happening underneath this area, so the price should be safe for now until we break back into here and really test this top again. But once we test this top again, we have tested it 2 times before. We have broken down the sellers here 2 times before, and we've gotten higher each time. So the next time we head up, we will see a higher price. Most likely, we will keep this buying momentum going and send it higher. This is my favorite TA. It shows me the liquidity levels and that the most probable and likely areas that you should be buying and you should be selling. Right now, I'm going to go ahead and flip it to the 15-minute candles. You can go ahead and see how we were rejecting. We were rejecting the inside of this wedge. We came down, we tagged it, we came pumping back up to show the strength of it. Once we broke underneath it, we really just got stuck underneath it. 1 bounce, 2 bounce, 3 bounce, and now 4 bounces off of this wedge line. I expected in this area right here, where we picked up all of this, that we would continuously pick up a crap ton of shorts in this area and then head back above the line and send the price up for one more test to see if we can make it out. If we can make it out, hippity hoo-ha, we'll go up higher. If we can't, then we will double top and we will bring the sell momentum back down into the 22s, into the 22.2s, and we will see lower price action. We'll see if we can hold down here. If we can't hold down here, then it's going to look very, very bad for Bitcoin. It's going to look very bloody, and I'm going to look for lower prices. This is my favorite TA. This is the one that I love showing people. This is just large liquidity levels here. This is going to be the daily levels. Right now, like as you can see, the wedge is also a daily level. The daily level coincides exactly with this upwards wedge on my other chart. And you can see the rejection, 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 and rejection. Once we claim this level, we should find some nice support and head to the next one, which is going to be 23.8. And then we're going to go back for these top areas. We'll see 24.3, we'll see 24.8 area, and we'll try to test back up. We'll try to get out of here. The next highest area of likelihood before we fall down is going to be from this top to this top. This is where most liquidity is going to be sitting at the moment. And whoops, I don't know why I can't draw it. It's going to be from like 24.2 all the way to 24.8, like I was saying. And you're gonna see the price try to fight up into this area and then reject back down. If it does not reject back down in this area, if it can make it past this area, be careful. To anybody that is short, the price is probably going to move up higher. The price is probably going to bust much higher. Be careful. We might be able to see 26, 27K this week, if not next. We might have a cool down first. We might come back down 21.6, 22K before we could make it up. So saying we can do something like this. One moment. Don't know why I'm clicking and clacking all over the place. We can come down, break down something like to here, 21.6 area, and then head back out and gain another buy momentum, another W back up. But it's all going to depend on where the market maker wants to send it. The market maker is the decision maker. Wherever the market maker sees that he can make the most money, when the market maker sees it's time. Right now we're doing this slowly, like I said before, and it should be nice to see these higher prices. It's time for Bitcoin to see these higher prices. It's time for things to get a small kickback to feed the market. The US dollar has to fall down a little bit. The US dollar will crash eventually. I do think the US dollar has plenty of momentum to head up even higher. I think that this time around in our history, with our technological advancements, with everything that's happening in the world, we can see the US dollar break these levels and go much higher. I think that the damage of the US dollar can do a lot right now. I think especially if there's going to be a full reset, or there's going to be a whole entire economic change or structure, or cryptocurrency is actually going to take effect, I think that you're going to see the US dollar really, really shred everything in its path before we see this reset. So these governments and the government can take as much monetary wealth and gain over these new markets, and they can take control. You think you're in a decentralized market? You're not. Everything is connected, and everything that you put your money into is controlled. So be very, very careful. Try to play the charts safely. Try to play with smart TA and take smart trades. You understand? Don't FOMO long. Don't FOMO short. Trade the bottoms. Trade the tops. And you're not always going to know where the bottom and the top is, but you will know where the most probable areas to long and short are. Like right now, people are taking shorts. They're taking mad shorts. Well, we already taken shorts once, twice, 3 times, 4 times. We've already hit these shorts 4 or 5 times, and we're building this momentum long downwards, and we're picking up new longs at lower prices, building a higher momentum to swing up. So you got to be careful if you're shorting here. The only place I would short is like 33.8, 24.3. These areas are good areas to start shorting and to start taking advantage of all of this sideways liquidity that's holding here. And if it busts up, you can get out and take a small loss. You don't want to short down here and get stuck when the price moves upwards and add more, and if the price keeps going, you're really stuck. So be careful out here trading, guys. Thank you for your time. Today is Tuesday, August 2nd. It is 2:05 p.m. I'm in the New York time zone. My name is Ahmed, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Thank you.